This is Naked Armor's Wet Shave Scuttle Kit. It's a beautiful kit, comes in this black box, and we're just gonna do a really quick video about how to use this shaving scuttle. Once you get the kit, just open it up and you'll find inside Naked Armor's catalog with lots of good information on their products and lots of other stuff. Inside you'll have the scuttle, you'll have a cork, shaving brush, beautiful shaving brush, and their natural organic soap. Okay? Now here's the scuttle. The scuttle is a really beautiful piece of porcelain, so don't drop it because it'll break. And basically what it does is you put the hot water in here, okay, and you put the cork on it, boom, like that. You put the soap in there, and then you use that to create the lather. So we're gonna do that right now to show you on camera how to do it. So the first thing you want to do is heat up your water. Here I've got hot water all ready to go, okay? Here's your scuttle. You usually do this over a sink, right? So we might get a little bit messy in here, but that's okay. So here we have their organic shave soap. Now when you take this apart, it's a shave puck, and it's the perfect size to put in the scuttle. Now the thing with this is it has a small thin layer of plastic around the soap to keep it dry and clean, right? Because nobody wants dirty soap. So what you want to do first is you want to take off that layer of plastic. So you can just grab a knife and then just peel off the plastic, and that keeps your soap nice and clean, hygienic. We all like our soap. So you just peel that baby off, okay? You might need to use the knife a little more, but normally you just have to open it, just peel it off. Boom, get rid of the plastic. Okay, if you don't get rid of that plastic, you're not gonna get a lather. So you're gonna drop that baby right in there, just like that. Okay, now you have these ridges on the side, and those ridges are gonna help you get your lather. Okay? So we're gonna put, now once you get your hot water, you're gonna just put a little bit inside there for your soap, and then the rest of the hot water you're gonna put in here. You're just gonna pour it straight in the scuttle. Okay, so now that we've got a little bit of water in there in the soap puck, we wanna start to kind of move it around, right? Now the thing about the brush, I wanna say one thing about the brush is, if you don't want a really wet brush, it should be pretty dry, right? Some guys will dip their brush in water, but I find it's better to keep the brush dry because it's going to be more brittle. And you might lose a couple of these guys, but you're not going to lose a bunch. I mean, these last a long. I've had this one, or I've had mine for over a year. So you want to get it in there, right, and start moving it around. It's going to take a little bit of pressure, so that's okay. And you kind of move it on the sides, right? Use those ridges. That's what those ridges are there for. And boy, this starts to get nice and foamy, right? So you just work it around there. Remember, not too much water now. If you put too much water, it's not going to be foamy like this. It'll just be watery. It'll be a watery mess. So have a dry brush and just a tad bit of water. And remember, it's going to be nice and warm because all the water within the scuttle that we put in there from this kettle was nice and warm. So this foam is just rich and hot, and it's gonna feel so good on your face. And you can see how that just starts to look really just like whipping cream. So that's how it should be looking, right? And you can just keep moving this around, and before you know it, this whole scuttle is gonna be filled with everything you need to put this on your face. Just beautiful wet shave. So there you go. That's ready to put on your face. Get a nice hot shave. Now, once you're finished with your shave, you just want to rinse this bowl out. You can keep the soap in there, rinse it out, leave the puck in there, and then on your next shave, you just want to do the same thing. Obviously, you want to empty out the water and uncork it, empty this water out. Put new hot water in on your next shave, cork it, and do the whole process over, and get a great, wonderful, beautiful shave.